correctly with the correct amount.
My name is Jennifer Smith, and I'm the owner and creative director of Over the Top Academy of Dance in Elder Heights.
You've been doing this a long time, and the funny full circle piece of this is that you actually were a student here,
Yes.
and now you own
Yes.
Over the Top.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible even when I think about it. So I started dancing here when I was 4 years old. My dad dropped me off, and I really did fall in love with it. The community, the space. I was one of those kids that wanted to be on stage and enjoyed the challenge of learning your body and dance and movement. My teachers approached me when I was 18 years old and said, hey, we're gonna retire, and would you like to possibly own a dance studio? And I was like, yeah.
At such a young age, too,
Yeah.
to have that opportunity.
Yeah. I really was passionate about kids and community and teaching, so when the opportunity came, dance teacher sounded like the best fit.
And you have been here since when?
21 years now.
Good for you.
Thank
Congrats
you.
on that. And so I noted on your website, one of your quotes, it's so much more than dance. What do you mean by that?
It's really the things that are in between that make dance so special. You know, yes, we're coming and learning routines, but it's the aspect of growth that's in there and every step of the way. You know, 2-year-olds come in and we learn about togetherness and rhythm and balance and body alignment, and then all the way through the adult that walks in and is revisiting something that they maybe wanted to do. So that confidence building part of dance enriches every part of your life, because it encapsulates how you become a confident person and carry yourself throughout the world. At school, kids are taught in a very structured way to learn material that's important for a different side of life. And dance teaches the in-between things, like the friendships, the exposure to music, the exposure to culture, the exposure to ideas outside of a classroom. You know, you think differently around the world when you're around different people. And with our dance studio being so diverse, we have so much representation in our community, which makes it so enriching for the families, so enriching for the students. So dance class puts them in community, gives them a purpose to grow as a team, and it's amazing. It's an amazing experience for everybody.
So you teach a lot of young dancers, young students, but are you ever too old to dance?
Ever. Never.
Never.
It's never too old, because your body is always evolving. And most times we get old because we don't dance. We don't enrich those parts of our brain and our stimulation to feel expressive in our own body. And so dance is one of those places that kind of encapsulates it all, and you find your real tribe, I feel like, by moving with creative people.
A lot of people say like dance is an escape, and I definitely think that, because whenever you're having a bad day, I just know that I'm going to dance class and I don't have to think about my bad day for that 1 to 3 hour period of me doing what I love to do.
It's safe to say that you kind of are following in your mother's footsteps in a way?
She kind of grew up doing exactly like what I did, teaching in first preschool classes and then becoming a teacher of her own class. And then my mom was like, do you want to choreograph a dance with me? And I was like, heck yeah, I do.
You two have been dancing since you were at a young age, and then now you're teaching. Tell me about that.
I love the way how I started dance at 1.5, so I've literally grew up my whole life doing preschool classes, competition, everything, and once I became around 13, 14, I saw what other dancers were doing helping out in classes, and I thought it'd be pretty cool, and I just decided to do it. To have little dancers that look up to you, just like how I used to look up to the big kids at this studio, is really empowering. I want to go to university, and my dream is to become a doctor, so I hope to do that, but I always want to keep dance within my life. I just really love teaching here.
Seeing the amount of kids that have come through our program, whether they are starting in it as actors and then become counselors and helpers in the program, to kids who are just doing the program and just being performers. We see We've seen this program grow and cultivate into so much more than I think even we expected. We really talk about having our kids being trained as everything, like getting into everything to be better performers and better people. We really work to uplift them to sing out, sing it strong, even if it's wrong, because then we can fix it and we can help them. And it helps them build the confidence to go, okay, now I can sing by myself and I can actually figure out how can my part when it comes to voice play to the show or the production or the class. So it gives them a space to try something new and eventually find more about themselves and find a passion for themselves, whether it stays here or not.
People say, well, can 2-year-olds really dance and learn anything? And I think, well, there's a reason you read to kids before they can speak. There's a reason you show movement to kids before they can do a full dance or balance, because those patterns will model onto them and they will fully learn that language and be more confident in themselves as they move through the world. With our preschoolers, you'll see the really beginning basic steps of enriching these, 2-year-olds how to do a dance. They have it memorized, some of them can't even form full sentences, but they can remember these coordination things, which is really patterning their brains to be fully connected to their bodies, so they're more enriched. It's really amazing.
Whoa, our train is going so fast. Keep going.
You have a diverse group of kids, and that's important. I mean, because again, community is seemingly very important to you.
Yes, yes. And having space where you can find your community. People can come in here no matter the age, no matter their relationship with dance in their past, or access to dance. That's something that's very, very important to me. So making sure, our pricing is fit, making sure we see the needs of the families that are here, making sure we give grace to families that are in need, and finding space so everyone can be enriched by the art form.
Jennifer, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Celebrating vibrant people.
Captivating places and remarkable things.
This is Living West Michigan.
I'm all about you.